Hey guys, it's Ethan, and today we're gonna be cleaning these because they're disgusting, and we're putting new O-rings, top caps, filters on them. We're gonna get them looking good, but before we do that, we gotta get to cleaning. This thing's a fucking mess, so let's take care of this. It's still a mess from whenever I did my last video. Oh, fucker. Now that I got all that clean, let's grab a bucket so we can set the injectors in it, and then we can start cleaning and getting everything ready. So let's get to it. All right, so I got all my injectors and stuff laid out over here. Everything's nice and neat and ready to be cleaned. So let's get cleaning. I have everything set out. I have my rebuild kit and everything. So let's get to it and let's get it done. So we're gonna start by taking all the top caps off the nozzles or whatever, and taking these little, I guess, washers off of here, and just giving them a good spray down on the outside, getting them clean outside first, and then we'll take out the filter and clean inside as well. So this. Jeez, these things are brutal. There's that one. Man. That would be how much. These things are stubborn to get off. It's like they're so grimy and stuff that they just don't want to come off easy. So, and I'm kind of happy that, I mean, they're not really supposed to come off easy because they sit right there in the intake, but I don't know. Just want to get it done, want to get these replaced, but being a pain in the butt. So now that we got all the seals and stuff off these, we can take cleaner and clean the outside and get these things looking good on the outside, and then we can take the filter out and clean the inside. So let's do it. I don't want to be too harsh on these, so I'm using a plastic bristle brush, and I'm just going to get some brake clean and just go to town, see how it looks. It's actually carb cleaner. Don't use brake clean, use carb cleaner. That's what is actually recommended for these, so yeah, don't use brake clean. No way. That is gross. I don't know if you can see this, but these injectors are supposed to be silver. Yeah, that's nasty. All right, this is actually insane. So, let me get the other one. So that's before. See, it's pretty gross. That's after. Yeah. That's insane. Yeah, let's get these clean and then we can take this filter out right here. So let's do it. All right, now they're all clean. Every single one of them looks exactly the same. Besides this one has a different color, like plastic, but that's fine. Who cares? So we're gonna get these filters out. Don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I saw a trick where you can screw a nail into it. A screw into it, but don't really know if I trust that very well. This is what the filter looks like. It sits at the top of the injector. It sits right there. But I don't know how to get them out and really don't want to fuck it up. So let's give it a try and see what we can do. So from all the videos I've watched, people put a screw in there and they make sure it's the same, a little bit bigger than that copper ring right there, just a little bit bigger than that, and then they just pull it out. So I'm just gonna find a screw that's the same size, if not bigger, and see if I can thread it in there and yank this thing out. So I don't know, we'll see, guys. It's a little sketch. Seems like the money right there. Oh, there it is. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. See if we get it all out. Yep, got it all out. Cool. Now we just have to do that same thing with that screw a couple more times. All right, they are all taken apart. Now we just have to get a battery and click these so that they like actuate, and we can put carb cleaner down in there in the hole and they'll shoot out. So we actually clean the inside of the injector. All right, so this is the contraption I made. Don't know if it's gonna work, but never hurts to try, so. Jeez. All right, so that injector's good. I don't know if you can see it spraying. Let's see. All right, let's see if you guys can see it actuate here. Let me just get the other wire on. All right, let's see if you guys can see it actuate and shoot out the cleaner. I don't know if you can see that. They're done. It only took me about a fucking hour to do this, but they're done. So we can start putting all these on and getting it ready to go back into the fuel rail. So let's get to it, and let's do a little time lapse for this one and just put them back together real quick so we can get them ready for the intake. So yeah, let's do it. All right, now that those are all done, we can put it in the fuel rail and get this thing ready to go onto the intake. Let's do it. All right, the fuel rail is all put together and time to get the intake. Just need to clean that up and spray paint that, and then when everything's ready to go back together on the intake, that'd be awesome. All right, so the intake is actually quite disgusting. Here, I'll show you. So this is the intake. It's not very clean. It's kind of hard to clean. Like, that's from me wiping my finger on it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to clean, but I don't want to paint it with it not cleaned. So I'm gonna spend a little bit cleaning this thing, and then I'll get back with you guys once it's clean. So yeah, see you guys here in a minute. All right, well, it's all done. Everything's masked off and sanded down. So I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then we can get painting. So this is what it looks like. My hands are freaking gross from it, but I didn't get it all the way sanded because it's just like there's some spots here that are a little faded and stuff that I just want to paint, but it's hard to get into like these cracks and stuff. I mean, this is just all like leftover residue and stuff that I'm gonna wipe down before, but yeah, let's get painting. All right, now that that's painted, we can wait for it to dry, and then once it's dry, we can add another coat. All right, that first coat's all dry, and this thing's starting to look better already. Oh man, look what finished drying. This thing looks really good. Let's take all the tape off and let's get the injectors in here and the fuel rail on, and then we can see what it actually looks like on the block. Man, that's just a good sight to see. Let's get this thing on the block. All right, let's get this thing mounted. See what it looks like. That thing looks good, man. Look at that. The paint looks good. Everything looks good. I think the red looks really good on this, so I don't know. I think it turned out really great. And we have the car in here, man. That in there soon. Wouldn't that be a blessing? Holy cow. Yeah, this doesn't look too shabby. Just got to actually tighten everything down, make sure everything's ready to go. And once I get that oil pump, we can just put everything together, buy my clutch, and then throw it into that and start drifting, basically. We have to clean up the engine bay and mess around with the tune and stuff like that to get it running great, but everything looks pretty freaking good, and I'm happy with how it turned out. All this was so gross, and I'd rather have a clean engine than a dirty one. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little all over the place today. I just didn't really have anything else to do, so I just kind of did a whole bunch of stuff. Our next video is definitely working on the car. We're going to be tearing the interior out of this thing, so stay tuned for that. That's all that video is going to be about, is just tearing the interior out of it and getting it ready for seats, cage, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in 4 days. So have a great rest of those 4 days.